Hello guys, welcome back. So if you've been following along, you know we got a shed at the end of March, and while the shed was beautiful in itself, I added a few little decor pieces and it turned out super duper cute. I can't wait to show you. Okay, off to the shed we go, and the lighting's a little weird this morning, so just bear with me on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop in some before and after images. So first things first, I wanted to fill in the little gap that is underneath the shed. We just got this cute little white fence from Lowe's. It was pretty affordable. When you're putting this little fence up, you do have to be mindful that the gap is not the same along the shed just because your ground is most likely not 100% level. So we went ahead and put the fence up against the shed and marked the height of the gap along the way before we cut it, and then just nailed it into the shed. Not only does it look way better and fill that gap, but it does keep any critters from going under there, including our cat Bonnie, who, when she does like to escape, she goes straight for the shed. Alrighty, so now on to the front of the shed. So I knew I wanted a wreath on the door just because it would give it a little like cottagey, homey feel, but it was really hard to find one that fit this 4-foot door. I ended up finding this wreath, which is a fake fern wreath on afloral.com or a floral. Is it a floral or a floral? I don't know. Anyway, that website is amazing. Really cute, affordable pieces. I actually got a lot of the decor for our wedding there. And then I knew I wanted to add something to fill in the space on either side of the door. And keeping with the white and gray theme, I went ahead and got these super cute polka dot pots from At Home. And I really like the shape of them because they're taller to kind of fill in that space a little bit more. And then I picked to add acostas to those pots because not only are they affordable, but they are heat tolerant and this space gets mostly full sun. And then I also added these 2 lights to the front. They are super cool. Honestly, my favorite lights ever. They're not only solar powered and turn on when it gets dark, but the light looks like a little flame. I'm sadly not sure where these are from because they were given to my mom and then my mom gave them to us, but I will try and figure it out and link it down below for you. And speaking of lights, along the top of the shed we added some little fairy lights, and at dusk it is so magical. It is beautiful. I hope it comes across in the video. Okay, so now heading around to the other side, which might be my favorite. I don't know, I can't really pick, but. So when we were ordering the shed, the lady was trying to sell us add-ons, you know, upsell us, which is totally fine, I get that. But she was going down the list and we're like, nah, we don't need that, no. And then she said, do you want to add shutters to the window? And I'm like, Will, we're doing that. And it was only $30, so best $30 ever. It definitely adds more of that cottage feel, and then we added some flower boxes to the window as well. We couldn't find the right size for the shed windows, so we just made our own. To do so, we just cut some wood to the length of the window, and then I held them in place while Will screwed them in, drilled a couple holes in the bottom to drain out the water, and then we gave them a couple coats of paint. Just make sure you buy like outdoor paint so the weather doesn't get to them. And then I decided to add little pink flowers to the flower boxes. Oh, okay. Apparently the bugs don't like the flowers. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, I think those flowers start with a P. They're like purslane or purslane? I don't know. I have so many new flowers at this point that they all just kind of get jumbled, but I'll put the name on the screen here for you. And then I added this super cute white wrought iron flower. It was from Hobby Lobby. I think it was only like $20 after I used a coupon. So that's what our shed is looking like at the moment. I feel like it went from a shed to a decor piece really super fast, and overall it was a pretty affordable project. In the future, I do want to add a little garden over here along the side. My plan for that area is just to plant like a lot of greenery with little pops of pink. That's why I went with pink flowers for the flower boxes. But yeah, I feel like that's it, and I guess since we're out here, I'll just go ahead and give you a little bit of a garden update. It has been quite some time. The butterfly garden is looking pretty good. Everything has gotten so much bigger since I planted it, and I'm not complaining. Oh, we actually have a butterfly visitor. It's a monarch. I'm gonna be really quiet, and I think it's gonna land on the milkweed. Well, thank you, Monarch, for that beautiful transition to my milkweed plants. I know it's totally not necessary to do this, but I bought all matching blue planters for all my milkweed plants. I think they were only like $2 each, so wasn't too bad. But my original plan was to plant them in the ground, but when we raise our monarch butterflies, it's just easier to have them in pots so I can move them in and out of our enclosure. And if you did see my video about raising monarchs, you saw that after the caterpillars were done with them, the milkweed was literally like a stick. Well, they're growing back really, really nicely. I read somewhere that parsley is one of the host plants for swallowtail butterflies, and those are Will's absolute favorite, so I am hoping that we attract some. Actually, this has been out here a couple days. I'm gonna see if I can find an egg or two. Yeah, I think that's one. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. So now over to my pineapples, and they're looking good. So you're supposed to harvest them when they're all this yellow color, but just this one side is yellow, and the underside, I don't know if you can see it, can't really see it, but it's all green under there. If you're a fan of garden updates and harvest and stuff like that, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. I do little snippets sometimes over there, and this pineapple will be over there in just a day or two. Now on to the veggie garden, which is looking a little sad at the moment, but it's just because it's summer and it's so hot here. I pulled out all of my spring veggies that weren't doing so well, but our serrano peppers are doing great. I get like 2 a week from them. And then we have a little bell pepper plant that's doing pretty good. And then our jalapeno plant is rocking. Get like 3 or 4 a week. Where are you? And then our carrots are doing pretty good. And these will probably be harvested very soon as well. Not much has really changed in here. Just been keeping up with weeding and whatnot. And then in our patio area, the only thing that's really new is that chair. You guys saw this in last week's vlog. It is so cute. I found this little chair and footstool at Target. Oh my gosh, look, it still has the little tags on it. So this isn't where I was originally gonna put the chair, but honestly, this has the best view of the yard for my morning coffee when I could watch the birds and butterflies and everything. So it's here for now. I'll probably move it 100 times and it might end up right back in the spot. But that's just the reality of my indecisiveness. But thumbs up on the chair. It's not only cute, it's actually really comfortable too. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys the watermelon. So back here is the watermelon you guys saw me plant 3 weeks ago, I think. I don't know. It was in that husband controls my life video. Anyway, we went ahead and added a trellis to the watermelon so it can go vertically and save us some garden space. We just built a little wood frame and put chicken wire around it, and the little watermelon plant is growing up it, if you guys can see that. And I just noticed today we have our first little flower. So also a quick composting update. I'll show you guys the bin in just a second, but I got this cute little compost bin that we keep in the kitchen for all of our waste, and then every couple days I bring it out into the garden. I absolutely love this. I got it on Amazon, and I'll show you why I love it so much. Not only is it super cute and goes with our kitchen, it is sealed so no bugs or anything can get in, and then it also has this filter to keep any smells out. And then ignore all of the gross food scraps in there. But then you have this bucket that's removable, so I can just bring this out and put it in. And then I'll just clean this up and put it back in, and I do that every couple days. And when I do add food like that, I just take this little kid shovel I got and mix it up. Provides oxygen to the dirt. It's harder to do this with one hand than normal. But as you can see, most of it has broken down. It's just those newer items that still need to, but come this fall, we're gonna have a really nice compost for our garden. I think that kind of sums up all of my outside updates for you guys. And I'm gonna head inside and cool off because it is a hot one. It is super muggy today. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye.